Hi, I found some very important information, so I'm going to show you. There are total five information. Let's see the first one. What is interesting about this video is that when a large convoy of Russian military was ambushed at like a 50-meter distance, they are immediately started running away. Like all the full front armor vehicle run away trying to hide in all the places. The soldier also run all the direction. And during the process of doing this, they probably spend about 1 minute to find a place to hide. But this show that soldiers are not in high morale, and they are not very experienced. They are young soldier, because if you are experienced, you know that during the time you run away, you've been hit by the enemy bullet much higher than if you immediately start a shoot back, right? If you shoot back, turn your armed vehicle, turn your tank, stop your vehicle and just counterattack is the best way to avoid being killed. So this is so the Russian military ability is really low. This is the first thing. Let's see the second thing. The second thing, so here is that this is Radio Free Europe journalist make the video. The journalist goes through about 20 soldiers. They basically as a small team to counter the Russian. They equip with 2 radio, and each one of them almost equipped with a machine gun plus anti-tank missile. They have very old one, like a Soviet Union one. This is relatively new. There is front one also have a Stinger missile to attack aircraft. So you can tell the Ukraine military are extremely well equipped, maybe even better equipped than the Russian. So this is a difficult for the Russian military. We saw earlier, once they get ambushed, the Russian soldiers just run away. First, they are not very experienced. Second one is that they fear they are more rocket attack, right? So, this kind of like a guerrilla type of small team with about 20 anti-tank missile, 1 or 2 Stinger missile, they are very capable. They can kill many tank. So from this angle, and also today we also see another one. Russian missile strike a military training base near Polish border. Basically, is that the Russian feel this threat of the Western training camp near Polish border within the Ukraine, about 10 kilometer east of the Polish border within the Ukraine territory. So they bomb and at least 35 people get killed. This is the Western trained Western equipped Ukraine soldiers are very capable. And this information is probably more interesting. It's so Russian are asking China for military and economic aid for Ukraine war. So they probably sought some emulation, or they sort of, because there is embargo for the raw material and maybe the electronic device, they may not have all the material to manufacture all the munitions. So they are asking China for the military and the economic aid. So this is another thing. The fifth thing is that Iranian fell several missiles near U.S. consulate in Iraq. So what this tells is that Russian and is working with Russian's friend, trying to attack U.S. interest from several different angles. So from this, we can see that Russia is really in big trouble, especially if it continue have very broad target. Russian right now, the best thing Russian can do is that give up anything around Kiev, and also maybe even this area, northern area where there is not much high Russian ethnic people living in this area. So they should just focus on Kharkiv, Dnipro, and the southern territory where there was much higher percentage of Russian ethnic people. And the economic strength in the southern and the east area is very strong. So without the southern state, the Ukraine are in big trouble. In the meantime, I think I used to feel like Russia was sure to win the war, but I now feel that Ukraine has a good opportunity to prevent the Russian took over the whole country, and that's minimally they can probably keep at least the western part of the Dnipro River, and they also have a good chance to reach stalemate in big cities. I would say, Kiev, they have very high opportunity to keep the Kiev. I'm not sure whether they can keep the Kharkiv because this is so close to Russian border, and there is no logistic problem in there. But Kharkiv is a big city. Think about it when Russian attack Berlin in Second World War, Russian take about 1.5 million Russian soldiers to finish the Berlin, and also with huge amount of indiscriminate artillery and bombardment. Now it's almost impossible to bomb all the city, right? Because everybody has a camera right now, have a phone. You cannot kill so many civilians. So it's almost impossible for Russian to take over all the Ukraine country. Ukraine now should hold on. After some time, I think Russia will get exhausted. That's my opinion. All right, let's finish it.